guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra and welcome back to Sandra Sword. If you're still back for the first time, please do it to subscribe to this channel. Please watch this video to the end. Trust me guys, you're gonna enjoy watching this video and you're gonna learn a lot from this video. So please watch my video to the end. And for my returning subscribers, thanks so much for stopping back to watch my video. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Okay guys, like you can see on the title down below, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how I almost got married to a Chinese man. Like it was more than me. So guys, let's get right into this video. So guys, like I said, I almost got married to a Chinese man. I was in 100 level then, yes. I went back for holiday. 100 level. I just went back for holiday and now I just have to look for something to do because the holiday was like up to a month. So I had to look for something to do. And before I gained admission, there was a place I was working there. It was like a factory work. Yeah, I was working back there before I went to school. So when I went back home, so I decided to go back there to just work for at least a month. At least I should gather some things so I will to get things book and all of that when I resume back to school. So now as you've left your parent house and you've explored a little bit, because trust me guys, going to school you actually learn a lot. Your mindset and everything change. The way you used to be back then at home is not the same way you will be when you return. Yeah, because you've seen a lot, you've moved out from your parent house, you've seen a lot of things. Yeah, so now then I was just on the level, but at least, and that was my first time of leaving my parent house going to school. So I have actually stay away from my family for some time and I've learned a lot of things. There's a way you carry yourself. So when I went back home, so I went back there to work. So when I was working there, it was just for a month. That was when all of this happened. It was a month holiday, but I came back home in November. Yeah, it was like November, ending of November. So I worked November, December, and it's just November and December I worked. Yeah, I think January I came back to school. So when I was working, it all happened. I was just my twin sister as she hasn't gained admission then, so she was still working there. So we were always going together. And I used to know the Chinese guys then. Back then, before when I was still working there, none of all of this happened though. So when I came back, so one of the Chinese man now came to he now went to the manager, not to the manager that he like one of us. That manager should come and talk to us. And when I used to work there before, like a lot of things happen, like young girls, like I'm not trying to say that Chinese men are bad, that they are good ones among them, but a lot of things happened that we hear that some of them slept with some of the Chinese men slept with some of the young girls there, even some got pregnant and all of that. I'm not going into that on this video. So I know a lot about it because I worked there for more than a year before I came to school. So I used to, like, I'm my sister, there's a way we carried ourselves. We are exempted. We don't just mingle with all of, like, we don't mingle with some of those girls that do all of those shit. So when I went back home, the man came. They now went to the manager. I don't know. Because I noticed at first he was always coming to where I was working. I was always staring at my sister. And then I asked my sister that, is this how this man used to come here and like just be looking at someone? I hate when you're looking at me. Like you're just looking at me. Guy, is there anything you want to tell me? You say it. No, not just they look me. Sure you get. So it was not like the manager now came to call on my sister and the manager was like, at first he said, if you're opportune to travel abroad, won't we be happy? I don't like anybody that is opportune to travel abroad will definitely be happy. I will be happy. Everybody will be happy. Right? It's a good thing. Like, okay, this job we are doing, are we happy about it? Because guys, that work is not to work I won't pay for my enemy to do. This video, I'm not going to talk about the work on this video. That will be another video. That work is something like, gosh, another video I will tell you guys about the work. So like if you guys are opportunity to stop this work, won't you guys be happy? Because then things was tough. So we don't have any other option than to just do something, at least to assist the family since we haven't gained admission then. And I was opportune to gain admission. My sister was still working there. So like even me I was tired. Like I was fed up that my sister was even still working there, and with everything that used to happen, the accident and all, people losing their lives. So I was like, if I'm opportune, I'll be very happy. I will at least I will stop the job. And like okay that one of the Chinese men said he like one of us. Like okay, like one who among us? So you get not like I say like one of us that we should go and think about it. And the manager actually know my mom because we actually stay in the same area. The man know my mom. Like he's going to try and talk to my mom about it. At first, we thought it was just normal joke. Say they want to marry one of us. Guys, this man should be in his 60s. Yes, 60s. This man is an elderly man old enough to be my father. That man can even give it to me 2 times. So like he's gonna tell my mom about it, that but he just come to tell us now. Like my sister were just laughing like this was just he's joking, he's not being serious. So he went to tell my mom, oh, my mom was like, okay, he like one of them, no mothers. I'm not gonna say my mom mothers. Especially when it involved money. So the man was not like he said he like one of us. Like, mom was like, okay, which one among the both of them? And I said it was me. Hey, I was not like, me, I don't like him. In fact, I told my mom, God forbid, I can't, never. It can't happen. I was like, I should calm down now. That what am I saying? This that the man, yes, he has money, I know, but I can't. So the manager was not like I should agree, or if not, they're gonna sack us from the work. And guys, that work was actually I was not like he said he's going to sack us, he will sack me, but my own is not something bad because first of all I will go back to go there. But what about my sister that is working there? Because all my sisters were working there. So I was not like they're going to sack them, that I should think about it. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll think about it. Then my mom should go and tell my dad about it. It was just like a threat then, guys. This story is something that I'm laughing over it now because it sounds funny now. But back then, guys, it wasn't funny at all. It wasn't. My mom was not like, she can't take on with this. So then my mom business was not moving because after there was a time they robbed her of her business money and everything just went down. And my dad, his pay then wasn't too much, so he has to he has to feed for the family, he has to take care of us and all of that. Then my dad's sister too was still in school. She was in school then. I just joined that then. So things wasn't really okay back then. So the mom was like, my mom should go and talk to my dad about it. When my mom told my dad was like, God forbid that he won't sit down and let his child get married to a man old enough to be a father. Not even only that, the man smokes a lot and all of that. Like, if that man is coughing here, guys. So, when he told me, I was not like, me, I can't. I told my mom, I can't. Never. Not after I've lived my home, I've lived my, like, I've lived my parents' house, I came to school, I've seen a lot of things. No, I can't. I was not like, I should think about it. So, it was during Christmas period that back then. All of a sudden, one day I was at work as usual. I was just working. The manager just came to call me, and it was like I should leave the work. I should follow him. My manager, I followed him. So when we get to the office, the other guy was there. Funny about this Chinese man, he can't really speak English very well. So he used to type it on his phone. Then they will translate it, will give it to me to read. Guys, it was not like that you want to go to hospital, that is going to the hospital at VI. No, at first he typed on his phone, gave me his phone. Not like, don't I have phone? They want my number. It's not like I don't have phone. Guys, maybe this man went to get me a new phone. Man got me a new phone. Yeah. I collected it too, but then I don't even have phone. I don't have browsing phone. Then I collected it. So when he gave me the phone, it was not like he's going to VI, he's going for checkup. I should follow him. Hey God. It's like, which kind of wahala be this? I came here to work. I didn't actually come here for all of this. I'm not comfortable with all of this. I called my mom. My mom was like, I should just be careful. I should go. So we entered his car. Then I actually was I was that was that I stayed in Mowe, Ogun State. So from Mowe, we now went to VI. So that was the day he gave me the phone. When we got to VI, guys, I came back that down past 11 in the night. Past 11. My mom was like, which kind of wahala be all this one? Which kind of thing be all this one? So guys, I don't want to actually waste much time. I'm just going to go straight to the point. So after some times, mom was not like saying, "You want to get married to me," that I have to drop out from school. By January, I was like, I'm going back to school January, and that it's not going to allow me to go back to school January. I'm not like, I've not even accepted to be your girlfriend. Like, we're still just getting to know each other. Don't tell me. I'm thinking of I'm always blunt with. I'm blunt with. Whenever I'm talking to her, I'm always blunt with. So I was like, you don't tell me. For me, I just started. At least let me finish. I was like, no, that's not what we. I'll go and continue schooling in China. My mom was like, where she not know before. That I be like, choose a child get married to place that maybe say if the child call her, tell her, say, mom, see, so they have no go feel wrong come. That no. I was like, let me finish my school first. When I finish my school, then can talk about marriage. But for now, but then I was 21. Yes, I was 21. 21, 22. I said, but now I can't get married to you. Not now. I'm not ready. At some point, though, my mom was actually thinking about. She was giving me the second thoughts. Thank God for my dad. My dad was like, no. My dad was actually against it right from the onset. He said no. So when it was actually time for me to start getting ready for school, the man was not like, that he told me that I should not go back to school. I said I want to go back to school. I was like, that is that he can pay my school fees. This that. I was like, sir, if it's school fees you're talking about, my parents paid my 100 level school fees. Trust me, they will pay my 200 level school fees. They will pay my 700 level school fees. They will pay my phone. Yes, things is not okay. Things is not actually things are not really going well. But trust me, they will pay it. The man was saying this. There's someone the man has actually come and see him. Actually, whenever I'm always going to see this man, after that, after the first time I went with him to the hospital, anytime I'm going to see him, I'm always going to my twin sister, and I never for once go alone. So one day, this man has actually come and see him. It was God that saved me that day. In the message when he typed, he said I should come alone. Guys, I decided to go. To me, I'm prepared that I want to happen to happen. When I got there, he don't know how to really speak English. He was always pressing his phone and giving me to read it. So I was reading, I was like, okay, at some point, this man started like, touching. I told him he should stop it. I should come and see, doesn't mean you start touching. I eat it with passion. The man keep touching me, and I was like, I said you should stop it. I didn't come here for this. You said you want to get married to me. Can't you wait? He says, that is not that known at least before we get married. I was like, excuse me? I don't do that. If see, I told him if it's sex, because before he came to even start talking about marriage to me, I've had a lot about I do sleep with some girls in the factory. And like, if it's this you want, you should just tell me now. So I'm that okay, what you want from me is not marriage, you just want to sex. I was like, no, that is marriage, but that I'm like, stop. I just I don't know how God did that day, guys. I just stood up. I went to the door and I came. I just left. I was calling me. I didn't pick my phone. I went home. I told my mom, see what this man was trying to do. I was like, but don't say won't marry you now. That is this his plan? Like, mommy, for me, because that period I was to resume school next week. I was like, mommy, see, next week I go to school. This marriage of a teen, I am not. At first, I'm not even interested. That is even against it, so I'm not interested. My daddy was like, "It's not. It's against it." My mom was trying to even persuade my dad, and I was like, "Never. For this one, you can't even do again." No, I can't. I can't. I told my mom I can't. So that after that incident, I didn't talk to him. I didn't even chat with him again. The next week, I packed my bag and I came back to school. Then I don't some time after they asked of me, she told me after I went back to school. So the man had chill. That I know that he stopped texting me again, stopped messaging me again, and that was it. I was so happy because I can't actually see myself getting married to that man. Sorry to say, because number one, that man is old enough to be my dad. He's old enough to even give it to me. When I tried to even ask him about if he was married before, he said yes. His child, his firstborn is even older than me. Guys, that was just it basically. And it was, see, to me, I believe it was God because I wasn't even ready to get married to that man. I don't want to. If I actually think about, then if I thought about it. Sorry to say, if I think about it, then I'm like, me be with this man. Oh God, God, please, you're going to do something. I don't know you're going to do it. It will not happen. It will not happen. God, I don't know you're going to do it. And that was how God delivered me. To me, God delivered me, because some condition will make your parents force you to do some certain things. And guys, look at me today. I'm a graduate. Like, I don't know maybe the man itself. But after that day I left for school, God knows I didn't even hear from him again. I didn't talk to him again. And God even did himself. My sister, she stopped working there because like since like the manager now wants to start actually wants to start frustrating them. So they just have to leave the work. And God has been faithful. God has been doing it. Things wasn't okay. Two of my sisters now in school, one studying law, one studying engineering. At least God has been doing it, even though it wasn't rosy. What if I have actually made a mistake of getting married to that guy, that man then, and maybe now I'm not regretting it. And God still did it. My sisters, even my mom was like, how will she cope? How will she cope? God still did it. Like at least we have two graduates now. My twin sister, she will be graduating soon from law department. My younger sister just gained admission. So guys, if yeah, sometimes conditions do push parents to force their child to get married to who they don't want to get married to. But I believe as a child, as a young girl, you know what you want for yourself. You just have to like going. It's not like you are disobeying your parents, but you just have to like have a say of your own. Mom, I don't want to do it. I don't want to get married. You don't force me. I don't like, Mom, you don't force me to do what I don't want to do. If you guys say you're not going to pay my school fees, I'll look for something to do. Because I can't get married to this man. I can't. I can't. Yes, my dad was actually against it. But you get mothers, they used to talk to their husband. That's when we agree. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Though now they will sugarcoat the man, darling, sweetheart. Before you know, the man will agree. It's now you, the child, that will not be left alone. So, guys, that was just it basically. And I hope you enjoy watching this video. I hope you actually laugh. You enjoy watching the video basically. So if you haven't subscribed at this point, please subscribe to my channel, like, and give this video a huge thumbs up. Yes, like, huge thumbs up. With that being said, we'll meet in my next video. Bye guys.